Set the body and the presence of mind to speak up for you. Let there be light.
Hey everybody, I'm Matt Hill. I'm with Night Fire Specialists.
Todd Moore with Big D Companies.
Justin Premier with Big D Companies.
And this is Ken Lavin with Mertz Manufacturing.
We are here at the Permian Basin International Oil and Gas Show thanks to our friends at Privateers, Stacy Jones at Mind's Eye, and of course the Wireline Group. Everybody pitching in to make this show really productive and get everybody's...
Amazing guests that we've got here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell them who we got.
Yeah, Todd, tell me about yourself. How'd you get in oil and gas?
So I've been with Big D now for 11 years. That's when I first got into oil and gas.
First time in the oil and gas.
First time in oil and gas.
It's a long time. 11 years is solid.
So funny story is when I first got into it, there was an over-under whether I'd last 60 days or not.
That's with all of us. That's fair.
Yeah, that was starting out as sales. My background was doing sales, and 11 years later, now I'm the CEO.
No, congrats!
That's right.
We have the CEO live, man. That's amazing.
I don't know how often that happens anymore, where you just start at the ground up and stay at the same company,
right.
and it's rare in oil and gas. So your story's
You're a unicorn.
very unique.
Right.
Literally.
I grew up in South Texas, Uvalde, Texas, west of San Antonio, between San Antonio and Del Rio. Of course, when I grew up down there, the Eagle Ford didn't really exist. Of course, what was under the ground did, but I never grew up hearing about royalties, never grew up hearing about what a landman did.
It's a lot.
Never knew what an operator was. It was all farming and ranching. So pretty much all I knew about oil and gas when I came out here is that I put it on my truck and I think it made plastics.
Nice.
So fast forward into it, here we are. Big D's been in business now for 44 years.
Wow.
Family-owned company. That's where I feel like I've been blessed to be able to move up as quick as I have.
Congrats. How about you?
Yeah, so,
Justin, tell me all about yourself.
Yeah, been with Big D for 9 years. Started out in the safety department.
Everybody loves the safety.
Yeah, born and raised here in Midland. All a couple of years going out with the family, moving to Dallas area. Came back. Never wanted to be in oil and gas.
No.
Did environmental right out of college, and then after that, got on with Big D doing safety and became sales manager shortly after that. So it's a treat, like Todd said, 44 years for a service company here in Midland, or in the oil business, period.
That's a legacy.
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all are, again, it's so impressive to see that the old school, what I grew up with, 17, 18 years ago, that I was like so enamored to hopefully be like you guys, and I never got that opportunity. And for y'all to keep it going with Big D, that's amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing.
So what all can Big D do?
Yeah, what do you guys do?
We do everything except for set up the rig and porta potties.
Nice.
So everything on surface.
Okay.
We don't drill anything. We have two departments or companies, Big D Construction, Big D Equipment.
Okay.
So the construction company, we build frac ponds, lease roads, pads, reserve pits, and then the equipment side goes out and lines them, water treatment. We have drones, water transfer, rental of lay flat.
Drones, I'm going to play.
So we do a little bit of all out there, and our newest part of the department is water treatment and automation. So
Exciting.
Yeah. So Todd and I had a lot to do with bringing on automation. Nowadays in the oil field, everybody's younger. It's a younger crowd, and what's the first thing they do is they get on their phones, tablets, computers. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Podcast. So
I don't know. We're not on a podcast right now.
Yeah. So it just went hand in hand for us.
No.
That's exciting. I love that we come here and see all this new innovation and technology. Companies like Big D companies are just bringing something to the table that not anybody has had available before.
And morphing. You're actually changing with the times.
Yeah.
What do you think the key is to you running this company? Like how do you just wake up every day and go, okay, well, here's what I need to do to steer this company in the right direction?
Bottom line is take care of the customer.
Take care of the customer.
So we're extremely customer driven. So partly why we have so many departments within the company is constantly hey, can you do this? Can you do this? Well, Justin, as a sales manager, he could tell you the answer is yes. We can do it.
Yes,
so,
we can. We'll figure it out.
There's not much we can't do. So.
Yeah.
Love it.
So we right now we have just over 300 employees. Primarily, most of those are laborers. These are the guys out here getting it done in the field for us.
Appreciate you guys.
Take care of your people.
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. And one of the things we have at Big D is we have the Wall of Honor. The Wall of Honor is every employee that has been with the company 5, 10, 15, 25 years. And we have several. Every month we're giving out 5-year and 10-year awards. So for a service company to be able to retain their employees 5 years, 10 years at a time, it just speaks volumes about what we got going on.
Inspiring.
So, and a lot of our customers or a lot of our employees, they take care of specific customers. And so they have relationships there, and they learn to trust us. And whenever they do say, hey, well, I know you guys don't do that, but can you do this for us? They say, yes, we'll take care of it.
Okay, I always like industry first. So is there anything that you got cooking in the books that you're coming out with that we don't know about yet, that you might want to announce to the public? You got something brewing something new you're going to be doing, expanding?
Nothing new, but the newest service that Justin kind of keyed up on was our water treatment.
Yeah.
So our water treatment, we've been dabbling in it for about 3 years, and I would say we've been, actually probably more like 7 years, but I would say we've been successful at it for the last 2. So,
hey man, at least you rolled up your sleeves like, hey, we're going to solve this together.
Right, absolutely.
Partnership up with your customers and say, hey, together we can do this.
Right. So primarily at our core, we're a construction company, and then pit lining, polypipe follows. Well, a lot of our customers, I think they look at us and rely on us on those services. They don't always think about us as a water treatment company, and we are. We are a water treatment company. We've hired a gentleman named Kyle Knapp, who has done really well for us. He has almost 15 years experience in it, and we've actually gone out and we have a patent pending filter.
Patent pending filter.
Yeah.
90,000 barrels a day out of one unit.
Wow.
See, I got some good stuff. I like that. All right.
How do, man, thank you for being our victims today on this podcast. How do people get a hold of you so they can start using you?
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. What's your website?
It's www.bigdco.com.
Okay.
There we go.
And
they're both
anything
on
and everything's
LinkedIn.
on there. Yep. LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
Awesome.
Man, you're doing it. Todd, Justin, thank you guys so much for being here with us today. I pray for your success, man.
Absolutely.
Go out
Thank
there and
you.
kick butt.
Thank you very much.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is our show, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks.
Take care. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.
Let the world judge, 'cause they don't see 5,000 candles, 5,000 candles burning bright on the light you could handle, 5,000 candles sit right night, 5,000 candles, 5,000 candles burning bright on the light you could handle.